Hey everyone, welcome to Finding Tickers, where we discuss stocks that our community is trading. This episode is brought to you by FREIBA E Watchlist, which is our signature trading service that shares a daily list of hand-picked stocks. We have trade ideas, live trade alerts, portfolio reviews, market news, and much more, all to help you become a better investor. And so be sure to click the link in the description, subscribe today, and don't miss out on another opportunity. All right. So let's start off with the SPY. Big day out of the markets today. We had a nice bounce and continuation and break over that 460 level that we talked about yesterday. So pretty nice breakout from this channel that we identified, and the market moved really well. So you had this immediate squeeze and push out of the gates here. Market open at around 465-ish, and you just never really looked back. Towards the close here, you did have a little bit of pullback, but the market was just flagging here and staying up at the highs all day long. So it did kind of need a breather towards the close. But then in the after hours session, we squeezed to a new high, breaking over 470. It's all in light volumes after hours, but the next upside target for the market is 471. So we'll see what happens tomorrow morning if we gap up to that level. But things are looking pretty good. This was a quick bounce, and so we're back towards these potential all-time high levels. But you're going to hit a big wall of resistance at that 471. So we'll keep an eye out on that. And that's on the SPY. So let's get into some of our watch lists. First, we'll talk about one of the biggest trades of today. It was on Lowe's. So Lowe's hit new all-time highs today. Massive move. It's up over 2%, almost $6 there, and showed strength even into the close. So you have a wedge here from yesterday, and then this nice gap up and breakout continuation out of Lowe's. So really nice day out of it. It opened at around 252 and had a high even into the close at 257.54. But it went from 252 to 257 with the first couple hours of trading. So really strong move, and this is actually over 100% move before some of our traders. So congratulations to everyone that took advantage. And that's LOW. So we have blue sky territories. Lowe's is a big company that's getting some strength from relative to their earnings recently, as well as Home Depot is also getting some flow. So we're going to look for some continuation in Lowe's LOW. Next is AFRM, AFRM. So Firm Holdings had a really nice bounce back up over the $100 level yesterday. We identified that in chat, and we notified everyone, hey, this AFRM was under $100, and it immediately bounced back over and just really squeezed into today, and had a nice continuation and to a pretty flat top here. So a couple levels here to the upside. But it did have a high of 124.11, so we're going to look for potential continuation tomorrow. It does have a small gap, but we'll watch the market and see what the activity is like. The gap is really small, so it does have the potential to just kind of keep going here. And so logically, we're looking at some resistance here at around 128, and so we'll watch Firm pretty closely over the next few days. But another nice bounce. This again was a over 100% winner just in this small move to the upside today. So congratulations to everyone that took advantage. All right, next from the watch list today, you have ELY, which is Callaway. They're the golf company, golf supplies, and It came on the radar this morning. We posted it on the watch list before the market opened. I had a pretty decent day. Popped up here and hit the highs right in the morning. I had a high of 28.84, and a small pullback, break down a little bit below VWAP into the close. So we'll watch to see kind of how the ticker reacts tomorrow and over the next few days. But this was a nice breakout and a pretty good move, and still kind of holding over the high. So we'll see what happens around $28 moving forward. But again, this was on the watch list this morning, so congratulations. Next, Kohl's, KSS. So Kohl's had a nice bounce yesterday. They had earnings today, and it has a decent pattern forming here. So one, you have this bounce off the lows here. If you look at a longer time frame, you have kind of a W pattern or a cup, and now you have the potential for this handle here. So a couple different patterns forming, but the breakout is over this 53.28 level. But again, this was one of the tickers on our watch list today. So a nice consolidation after a nice pop out of the open, and so that's Kohl's, KSS. So we're looking for this break at 53 next for some more potential upside. And yeah, and then we scalped it today. This is one of the ones that we traded. So this was also profitable for us today. And anyone else in chat to take advantage, congratulations to you guys. And that's Kohl's, KSS. And next is MU, Micron. So we've been talking about semiconductors for a little while, and Micron was on the list this morning before the market opened, and it had a really good day. So you had this breakout here over the 84 level, so you had this gap and go, didn't really look back, and had a high of 87.04. So it broke out of this small channel that we have drawn here from a previous time frame, and then it's now literally bouncing directly off of that line, which is at 85.32. So breakout and retest, and it's pushing higher, and we'll see how that goes moving forward. But Micron looks pretty good and was on the list today. And again, it's a favorable stock, one because it's part of the microchip shortage, and so we're looking for some continued upside in these names. This is one of many, so stay tuned for more. All right, one of the low float high flyers today was CFVI. We were looking for a bounce here. As you can see, there's a longer time frame pattern forming here. It's kind of a wedge, and but we do have we're looking for this potential downside over time. I think it still may come down to that under 12, but for now you do have an ascending triangle, right? Because you have this ascending support here, so it's more of like a pennant, and the potential for this to continue in the future is looking decent, but with these this is a SPAC, and this is kind of moving with DWAC today, so that was a part of the catalyst today, and so we're gonna watch this moving forward and probably use that DWAC as the leader of this pack. But pretty big bounce, and we scalped it a few times, took a few trades on this today. It was kind of choppy midday, and but we ended up profitable on this overall, and again, we'll watch for some more volatility in CFVI. And we traded the infamous GME today as well. So we caught this huge pop from 175 all the way up to 181. Our entry started around 176 level, and we learned in chat that we were looking for this over 176, and we got it. So we took a trade around when this second candle here, as it started to break out, you had a slight pullback and then a nice rip. And we took a couple different trades here, just on the way up, and scalped pretty good, and it caught almost the top here. Our last exit was at around 181.62, and GME had a high of 181.98, basically 182 today. So nice pop, out of this consolidation here. Again, you have this wedge here, right? So it's kind of flagging here, and that broke out exactly as we expected. So a great trade out of GME today, and we're super pleased, really happy with that. As far as moving forward with something like GME, we do get a lot of questions about it. We try to let people know that this is a trade, not necessarily a long-term investment, but there are a lot of long-term investors in this. So nonetheless, we do answer some questions about it. This was an important level for it to bounce off of. You have pretty major support at around 165, just from this these recent kind of runs here. But it bounced off this level now 3 times, and so people are going to be looking for some more upside here on GME. There's some news coming, and I believe earnings is on the horizon for them as well. So a couple catalysts, and then we'll keep an eye out on GME, and play it as we see. But really nice move out of it, this morning with that velocity. So we had some decent volatility, and definitely was a nice trade for sure. All right, now we're going to bring up something that we typically talk about, which is a new stock on our radar. So that is going to be Robinhood. So a lot of people that are in our chat, and we talk to and get questions from a lot of people use Robinhood as their broker, and it's something it's convenient, but it's not the ideal trading broker. But from kind of a user-friendly standpoint, that's it's okay, right? There's a lot of people that use it, and so there's a lot of fanfare behind it. They help kind of revolutionize the trading world, given one, ease of use, and also getting caught up in some of the memes. And they do have crypto, so they're kind of newer and innovative in that way, and they have a lot of fans. And also there was a massive squeeze when it went public, from basically $30 to a high of $85. So that's also why it's been on people's radar. But why is it on ours? Now, this evening, you had some news that they're offering that they were looking to they have the registration for shareholders to sell a large portion of shares. That actually has now been terminated, and so you had this big pop after hours in Robinhood, and basically they're not going to dilute right now, which changes things for long, even short-term investors that can now, one, bring buyers back to the table. And so that's basically what we're going to be looking for on Robinhood, on HOOD, moving forward. So Robinhood is now on our radar. But thanks for tuning in. That is all for us here at Finding Tickers. So please like, share, and subscribe, and comment below. Let us know what you're trading, and any questions you guys might have. We really appreciate all the support that we've been getting. And again, click the link below to join the community. And every morning before the market opens, you'll see that watch list. So make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks for tuning in.